Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading today. We have another cool tarot reading. Yeah, we do. Breaking news. And we're using these exotic cards, so we're going to have to cover them. Yeah. Yeah, let's see what we got. We have Loving Yourself. All right. There's nobody really naked in this one, but a lot of them are naked. This is a number 8. So loving yourself means you bring yourself power by doing that, because 8 is a power number. Yeah, and I have a friend who lives at 620, which is an 8, is her address on her street. And she is powerful. Yeah, she is. So, this is a power number. So loving yourself really helps. And we also have a loving gaze. All right. So these only read in the upright. A loving gaze is a number 6. What that means is that somebody here, Sagittarius, you or this other person, right? Is a number 6, and the devil's in the back playing a flute. So this is also all about like some type of flute here, but it's about temptation. It's about sex and passion. And a loving gaze is like somebody realized here that they love you, basically, because the 6 is a recognition, and the passion that is there is off the chain. Yeah, it is. Let's see what we got between you and somebody. And now we have the lady who waits. So you might be waiting. We're going to cover her because she's naked. Yeah. And the angel's there with her. Yeah. And so, and here are these little nymphs on the side. I think they're nymphs. Yeah. And so, and the angel has the bow and arrow, like Cupid for sure. So the lady who waits is a number 1. She's waiting for a new beginning. She's waiting for her number 1, etc. Yeah, very interesting and very cool. Let's see what else we have. Today we're using the Starseed cards and see all about these cards. And we have called Soul Gifts and Training. It's time to step up. Yeah, so these cards, are really deep in a way. And this can talk about a past life partner. It can. Soul gifts. When we talk about the soul, we always include kind of very indirectly past lives, past life partners. Yeah, because that is connected to your soul, right? Your soul doesn't die, right? So your soul's going to go on, and you'll be incarnated in another body, another kind of person, man or woman. But yeah, this is really interesting and called. So somebody is like, feels like their soul is calling them to step up to something. Training is just about learning. It's about learning, but it is about like your north node, like evolving, right? And the south node is the lessons you learned. So the training here is to reach your highest potential, either with somebody in a relationship or on your own or both. Yeah, for sure. And let's see what else we have. And we have weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. So somebody feels guilty for something here. Yeah, don't carry anybody else's stuff. No, don't. And so, but something could be ending. We have boundaries and let it go. It's not yours to carry. So let's see what these cards have to say for you guys today, Sagittarius. Hope you guys are all well. And let's see. And let me grab this deck right here. You guys want a psychic reading? I always check for accuracies. They're lots of fun. We do them on a video call, or you can get a recording, or both. Same with the tarot cards. And if you, very engaging, right? If you do the live call. But yeah, either way. And if you don't understand somebody, you just met them and you want to know where they're coming from, kind of what they're carrying around. Everybody carries past karma for sure. Yeah, and yeah, or even for your own insight, for your own life. Doesn't have to be romantically based. Mystic Sense has a free 5-minute psychic reading, and I do past life readings, and they are Dolores Cannon style. If you don't know Dolores Cannon, she is the past life lady. She was the pioneer, and she did that for years. She did, and she helped a lot of people leave past karma behind, and that's what the goal is. Everybody carries past life karma. Yeah, they do. Let's see. Even if you think their life's looking so great, could be, but still carrying past life karma that is not helping. Yeah. We have the devil here. Bottom of the deck, Sagittarius. Let's move the camera back. And the devil is passion. It is. It's passion. It's also, It could be a lot of things, but these people are chained. So by the devil, they're chained together. This could be that somebody is feeling chained, possibly, and very stuck, or they were. But we have boundaries, let it go. So somebody could have definitely let that go and unchained themselves. The devil, we'll see what else goes on in this reading, but it's a very interesting card. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Hangman, the Three of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Wands. The Ace of Swords is kind of about this lady who waits. You might be waiting for somebody. They could be waiting for you, but this is about a new beginning. And the Three of Wands is next to it. This is about looking at the future, anticipation, waiting, right? He's looking at his ships. They're still out there, and, he wants whatever's inside or whatever they represent, basically, right? So it's a future card. And the Hangman's here, and this is a surrender card or letting something go. The Hangman is about boundaries. It can be about lack of boundaries, really. Or sometimes we need boundaries, right? Because Hangman, it's a Piscean card, and, Pisces is of the ocean, and there are no boundaries. Yeah, no, the water is too huge, right? The ocean. So yeah, somebody could be cutting ties here or something, or letting something dissolve, surrendering, releasing, sacrificing even. And this card says, let it go. It's not yours to carry. That is a sacrifice. So a sacrifice is made in this reading of sorts. We don't know exactly what it is because only tarot aficionados, right? You tarot fans and tarot friends will know what that relates to, or what that, So we start with the Eight of Pentacles, and this is about somebody who is kind of really into somebody, or really wants to make a difference, or wants to do their best. It definitely can be. It can be about somebody who feels like they have found the right calling. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles, and we have soul gifts and training, called. It's time to step up, and the woman is walking through the door. And it is of the unknown, because if you can see the picture, it's kind of a spacey picture, for lack of a, I don't know, more of a kind of a divination name, sort of. But, it's just a space out here, right? Kind of empty space. So she doesn't know where she's going, like where she's going to end up. She just knows like she's being called. Her soul is being called. So here's the Hangman, and the Hangman can be about your soul. It can, because it's about depth. It's Pisces. Pisces is about the deep sea, right? The unconscious mind, right? Which we call the psyche, really. So, this is superconscious mind, even. That's a really good word. It's a little bit more modern. But here, something's very deep here, and something is set aside as well. Somebody might not have loved themselves in the past, and so they were not able to love somebody else fully, because we start with loving yourself. And that's about power from loving yourself, right? You can't love somebody else if you don't love yourself. That's not love. That's something else. Yeah. All right. Let's get a card here. The Hangman sits in the kind of challenging position with the Three of Swords. Okay. Well, that's kind of challenging by itself, right? Somebody looks like is either suffering from heartbreak, or a breakup, or heartache, or disappointment. Yeah, and maybe there was a third party here. There could have been, because there could be somebody waiting for somebody to cut ties with somebody, or let something go, or let something dissolve. So, here's the Three of Swords and the Three of Wands. Those are both, it could be about third parties for sure. These numbers are important. Not necessarily a third party, though. Not loving yourself is a third party. Yeah, it is. And then you come in and love yourself, and you get rid of that kind of non-physical third party, right? Yeah. Trust me, it can screw up your whole life, right? If you don't love yourself, You make the wrong choices, you choose the wrong people, etc., etc. All right, so right here we have somebody who is kind of coming into their wisdom for sure. Or they already have. Here's a Ten of Pentacles. That can be about wisdom. It can be about, it's in this reading, this is about wisdom. It's about a chapter that closes as well. Something is ending here. And, we are under the Scorpio full moon as of yesterday. We are in that cycle, right? Even if the moon, I feel like the moon has probably moved into Sagittarius today, but because the moon was already in Scorpio just a couple days ago, right? And then the full moon culminated yesterday, right? Depends where you are at in the world, right? But something culminates here and ends, yeah. And there's something secretive that can be coming out in this reading for sure, right? Somebody I feel like was loving you, like maybe in quiet, right? Because in secret we have this loving gaze, and could have been, right? Definitely with the devil behind, secretly. All right, so now we have the Three of Wands over here as why it's all happening, and this is about the future. But this can be turning your back on somebody, right? We see his back. We just don't see him, in a position where he just sees the ships in front of him out on the bay. We see his back even. So there could be somebody closing out a cycle for sure in this reading. All right, Ace of Swords sitting external to you. And let's get a card on it. We have the Queen of Cups with it. So this is a new beginning in love, but this is somebody who is kind of wiser about love. I'm pretty sure this could be a water sign this is about. Sagittarius. This other person could be a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. Let's get another card on that. This is external to you, and the World card. So the World card confirms there's an ending here, but the World card is having your wish come true, but allowing chapters to close that no longer serve you because you're more mature now, and you're like, that's not working for me anymore. I'm not exactly the same person, right? The World card is much like the North Node in your natal chart. This is about evolving and becoming your best self, but not without any bumps on the road, because she had to go through the other 20 tarot major arcanas, and there's a lot of bumps with those 20 cards. We have the Death card, we have the Tower, the Devil, etc., right? So somebody learned something in this reading. It could have been a little bit through the School of Hard Knocks, definitely, when we see the Devil at the bottom of the deck, right? Queen of Wands is how somebody sees themselves with the Magician. I feel like they want to manifest a new beginning with you as well. So I feel like this Queen of Wands is probably you. There could be a fire sign here, Leo, Aries, or another Sag maybe. But, the Magician is when somebody sees themselves as the Magician, and, this is definitely, I see myself with power, right? With personal power. I'm able to really manifest what it is that I want, right? And he's pointing down to the ground and holding the candle above. As above, so below, right? It's what that's about. Now here's the Devil as well. And this card over here, loving yourself, this is definitely the Magician. Yeah, the Magician, right? He's the guy who says, I can manifest all, I can perform magic, right? I can get what I want. And loving yourself is the key here. So, and it's the first card, so that's what this is about. Now, this Magician sits with the Queen of Wands, and I'm going to get one more card on how somebody might see themselves as the wounded warrior, but plugging forward. So I said there's hurt in this reading. Three of Swords here, Five of Cups down here. Four of Swords is in the past. This is praying, meditating for a new start. Page of Cups. This could be also reflecting on what to say to you. Could be. Give me a second, you guys. Sorry. All right. The Five of Cups is the concern. So We have this card about letting it go. Let the weight of the world go. Boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Now, the Five of Cups above is a card of sacrifice, enlightenment, spiritual insight, right? The Hanged Man, release, surrender, and psychic ability or intuitive ability, intuition, because he has his halo here, and that's what I meant by enlightenment or spiritual awareness, whatever, a spiritual insight, right? So here's a Three of Swords. Something gets let go here for sure. It does. Now, I'm not sure who got let go here. I feel like it's external to you. I feel like it is, Sagittarius, and that could have been, maybe what a third party's about here. Five of Cups showing up in the concern. We'll get a card on it, and it shows up with the Queen of Pentacles. Could be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. This is a nurturing and a very kind of stable energy here. The Queen of Pentacles. Could be somebody financially well. This person may have a regret, Sagittarius. I feel like somebody has regret in this reading, because it looks like they might have not answered the call before, to be with you, right? To love you, or to be by your side, to be your partner, things like that. Because it says it's time to step up, called, and we have a regret down here. Maybe this person had to let something go in order to make way for you. It's possible. Four of Pentacles, it sits in the environment. This is holding on for a future right here with the Three of Wands above. And what somebody's learned, Ten of Pentacles, that's wisdom. I was saying that earlier. That's it's like you reach the 10, and these can be values. The Pentacles are about values. They can be about fertility and money. This can be family values as well. The family is sitting there, but this is a completion as well. Completion's not always a bad thing. In fact, we need them. We need chapters to complete themselves so we can move on and learn the next thing that our soul needs us to learn, right? So here's this Ten of Pentacles with the Ten of Wands. These are both completions and endings underneath the World card, which is completion. And this is somebody, it could have been somebody had the wrong values here, and they had to let that go. This can be kind of, somebody had to let go of their family situation, or they don't want to be married to somebody else or something like that, because yeah, that definitely could be going on here. Somebody could be losing money here as well with the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Like somebody learned the hard way. Could have gotten to a relationship. You get out, you got to pay, money to maintain that, not maintain it, but to, support children and things like that. That could be going on here. We have children here. We do. Now, Ace of Cups is in the potential outcome. We're going to leave it there, Sagittarius. It's too beautiful, right? And this is the, you have a new beginning coming in love. You do. And the waiting looks like it's over, but, it's because it says the lady who waits, and next to it, it's time to step up. So the waiting is over, but somebody's hurt in this reading a little bit. So, maybe even grieving. Five of Cups is here, and maybe there needs time for grieving or for grief, right? Could be. But I'm going to end this reading. If you guys want to get a reading with me, they're lots of fun. Check out the description box below. You guys rock. And yeah, try to deal with this full moon, because Scorpio is very intense as it is. So, for some of us, it'll be easy to get through. But it's also about, transformation. It can be about endings. It can, because it's about regenerating things. And it can be about chapters closing. It's about life and death, rebirth. There's a lot to the Scorpio full moon. But I can tell you, full moons are about endings. They're about culminations. But this is a very interesting one, and most likely intense. Could be relationships really breaking up at this time, and new ones starting too, and secrets can come out with full moons. But not only that, with Scorpio is about secrets as well. It's about everything that is hidden. Yeah, thanks so much for joining me, you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps me to keep these readings coming. It does, you guys. And hit the little bell if you want to, receive my notifications. Thanks so much.